Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yambaghi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaitana wa farajta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil iman wa lakal hamdu bil islam wa lakal hamdu bil Quran. Amma ba'd, fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidna ilma. Allahumma faqqihna fid din. Allahumma inna nas'aluka ilman nafi'an wa amalan mutaqabbalan wa rizqan tayyiba. Allahumma thabbitna indal mauti bila ilaha illallah. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Rabbi yassir wa la tuassir wa tammim bil khair. Allahumma ij'al amalana kullahu salihan waj'alhu liwajhika khalisan wa la taj'al li ahadin fihi shay'a. Amin ya rabbal alamin. So inshallah we are going to continue with the Ism Mosul this class. So last class we discussed these slides. And I hope everything is good with these slides. If we have any question regarding that, inshallah, we can look at the end of the session, because today we want to start our real lesson, Ism Mosul and Silatuha. So Ism Mosul and its Sila. So in this chapter, we will be learning about the most commonly used compound ism. So Ism Mosul and its Sila is going to be called compound ism. And it is used in the Quran Pak a lot. So we should know about it really well. So Ism Mosul and Silatuha is basically what? A compound ism. This compound ism is made up of two parts. One, the first we're gonna see Ism Mosul in the sentence, and right after Ism Mosul, whatever, it could be a sentence, it could be fragment. Basically that would be the Sila of Ism Mosul, and together they are one bucket. So whatever would be the status of Ism Mosul, right? What role Ism Mosul is playing, Sila is basically with that. But for Sila, we say La mahalla laha fil i'rab. It does not have any place of i'rab. For example, we have harfu jar. After harfu jar, we have Ism majroor, right? We have harfu inna, and then we have ismu inna, right? And ismu inna is always mansoob. But for Sila, there is no such i'rab dedicated to it. So that's why we say fi mahalli laha, la mahalla laha fil i'rab. La mahalla laha fil i'rab mean he does not have any place of i'rab. Ism Mosul is an ism that is incomplete in meaning. So Ism Mosul is an ism that is incomplete in meaning, because when we say Allazi, the one who, we are expecting something more to come about this one who, right? So this is incomplete in meaning. For this reason, it never appears alone. It always appears as a part of this compound ism. Sila is a full sentence that comes directly after the Ism Mosul. So Sila is a complete sentence that comes directly after the ism mawsul. The sila ends when there is no longer grammatical connection between a word and the word that follows it. So we have to see grammatically that where their connection is ending, wherever the connection ends, basically that part is our sila. In other words, the sila ends when the sentence ends. So the ism mawsul and the sila are inseparable. So we cannot separate them. They are one bucket because they are so closely linked, both in terms of grammar and meaning. They are treated as a single ism. So basically, they are going to be treated as single ism. For example, if I have harfu jar before allazina, like lillazina, right? So lillazina, now this is our jar majroor fragment, and then after allazina, lillazina, we have sila. So the whole thing would be allazina plus its sila gonna be ism majroor, right? So it's gonna be taken as one single ism. Now take a moment to memorize asma'i mawsula. So these are asma'i mawsula, and there are three asma mawsula. They are ma, man. Ma mean whatever, man mean whoever, and allazi, the one who, and its derivatives. So what are ism mawsul? Ma mean whatever, man, whoever. Then we have allazi, right? And then we have allati for feminine. So allazi is specific for this is male, right? But we know that in male, it can refer to both, right? Yeah. So allazina, for example, it's gonna be men and women. The group of men and women both can be in allazina. But allati is specific for the ladies. Okay, so this is our singular one, allazi and allati. Then we know that we have singular, then we have dual, and then we have plural, right? So yeah. Allazi would be, the dual of it would be allazani. Allazani, and that is the Rafa version of it. Allazani is the Rafa version. And then is, okay, I'm gonna come back later. So allazi, this is the Rafa version. Allazina, this is our plural. So allazi, allazani, allazina. Then we have allati, allatani, right? And then allati or allai, and one more is allavai. Allavai, something like that. So these are different version. But I think allati is used in Quran Pak, not the other version. So our focus should be on allati. So we are seeing that allazi, there is no this is rafa, nasab, and jar. In all three status, this is allazi. Same with the allati, rafa, nasab, and jar. All three allati. But when it comes to dual, we have allazani, which is the rafa version, and then we have allazaini. Allazaini, allazaini. So now what is this allazaini, allazaini? Nasab and jar version. And same with allatani, this is the rafa version. And then allataini, allataini, that would be nasab and jar version. So that is happening only in the dual part. But for singular and for the plural, we have only one version. So allazina is the rafa. rafa, nasab, and jar. All three version, allazina, and then allati. Okay, and then ma and man, right? So whatever and whoever. And man can be referring to singular or plural. It can refer to both. Okay, so that is about our asmaul ishara. Can someone repeat them? What are asmaul ishara?
Asmaul Ishara, three of them. Ma, man, allazina और allati. And इसके अंदर allazina singular and plural are fully flexible. Right.
No,
sorry.
non-flexible.
Yeah. Okay. Dual are fully flexible and they are mabni.
Not fully, partly we're gonna say, because it's not Allah. Nasab or jar version is same, right? So that is kind of partly, not fully, right?
Nasab, no. Flexibility.
The dual form.
Rafa nasab jab, because the nasab and jar, I mean they could be anything, and then the rafa, so it will be fully flexible, right?
I'm not sure, but we call it fully.
Partly flexible is like a I mean, whatever the word is, Muslimo, Muslima.
Fully, thinking fully should be all three versions, right? So that's why.
Right.
It doesn't look like it's fully flexible.
Yeah, so I think we can partly, because nasab and jar is the same version, right?
Yeah.
So
the same version.
You can call them partly.
Because fully flexible will be when you are putting dhamma, kasra, and
like we say,
all same. But it is not taking any, so it is mabni. It's non-flexible.
Mabni, non-flexible. Mabni is non-flexible.
Okay, this is ladies for singular and for plural. We're gonna call them mabni.
Right.
But the dual version is basically partly flexible.
Okay, because we cannot take the kasra. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. And then इसका जो version है allazi का allazi, allazani, allazani और allazina, तीनों forms हैं इसकी.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you. I see over here the note. It says the dual forms are fully flexible.
Oh,
that we saw in the end of the table. Yes, it's written.
Yeah. So it is saying that dual forms are fully flexible. So they are calling them fully flexible.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So allati, allatani, allatani, फिर इसका जो प्लूरल है वो अल्लाती और अल्लाती, दो तो मैंने देखी
अल्लाती और अल्लवाई और अल्लाई. So allati, allai or allawai, these are the three versions, but we can just memorize one. That is good enough. Allati. I think this is the only version that is used in Quran Pak. We need to double check with it. Yeah.
और अल्लाजीना जो है उसके लिए मेल और फीमेल दोनों के लिए यूज होगा, लेकिन अल्लाती जो है वो सिर्फ वुमेन के लिए है, प्लूरल में.
Yeah, exactly. Allazi, since this is a singular man, it might be only for the man, but for allazina for sure, because this is the group, right? So it can be men and women, like group of people who has men and women both in it. So we can use allazina for them, right? So allazina yu'minuna bil ghaibi wa yuqimuna salata, right? So now men and women both are included in this allazina, not only men, right? But when it is allati or allati, then it is specific to female, right? So this is basically the idea here.
और वो जो मन है उसके अंदर सिंगुलर एंड प्लूरल दोनों मौजूद हैं. हुआ, whom, I think everything, मन has everything.
Yeah. So man can be singular. It can refer to one person or it can refer to a group of people.
माँ में क्या चीज है? माँ में हुआ है सिर्फ?
माँ whatever हुआ, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And ma can be of many things, right? Ma can be ma shartiya, ma istifhamiya, ma mawsula, and
Manafia.
ma
Mm.
nafila, right? So the ma has many different roles. Yeah. Okay, so moving on. And for sila, we should know that sila is literally means connection, right? So basically it is a connection between ism mawsul and the rest of the part. Okay, now the usage. This compound ism can play many of the same roles a normal ism can play. So when it is a compound ism mawsul and it's sila, basically they can play any role. On a sentence level, it can act as a file. So if there is huwa version, right? And after that you see any version of this asma mawsula, then chances are that it can be the file of that ism or fail, right? Basically, rather I should say fail. So if we see a fail, which is huwa version, and after that we find any asma mawsula, right? So that could be the file of that fail. Then it can play the role of maf'ul as well. So this is basically in jumla failure. So in jumla failure, it could be file or it could be maf'ul. Subhanallah, right? And then for jumla ismiya, it can be mubtada or it can be khabar. So that is very interesting. Let's see examples. So let's look at the example. Ism mawsul is highlighted and its sila is underlined. Okay. قال الذين يظنون أنهم ملاقو الله. قال. So this is a fail. Can someone try this doing the i'rab of this part?
Qala, let me try करती हूँ सलमा. काला जो है ये फेल मादी फाइल हुआ है. अल्लज़ीना जो है इसमें मौसूल है. उसके बाद फिर जुमला फेलिया आ रहा है. या जन्नूना ये फेल मुदारे फाइल हुम है. और अन्नाहुम जो है हरफ नसब इसमें नसब. मुलाकू लाही ये मुदाफ लही है. तो ये पूरा का पूरा जो यज़न्नूना अन्नहुम मुलाकू लाही ये सिलातुल मसूल हो गया जो अल्लज़ीना के पास आ रहा है. अल्लज़ीना इसमें मसूल हो गया. तो टुगेदर ये इसमें मसूल है सिलातुल मसूल है. अब काला में क्योंकि हुआ है तो हम आउटसाइड डूअर ढूंढेंगे. तो ये पूरा का पूरा इसमें मसूल सिलातुल मसूल इज एक्टिंग एज अ फाइल.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect.
Ustada, won't that be because kala is فعل ماض فاعله هو, but then the thing is مقول القول في محل نسب مفعول به, right?
Yeah.
It's not file.
Okay, let me see. So قال الذين يظنون. So these are not their words. These are not their words, right? Words gonna come after. So maqulul qawl gonna come after.
Okay,
Yes.
so this is okay.
We're still dealing with a file, yeah. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So there is no statement of them yet. Okay. So
Okay.
قال الذين, it says قال الذين, those who are certain that they are going to meet their Rabb said.
Okay, got it.
Right.
That's
So
amazing.
now third part would be the maqulul qawl fi mahalli nasab.
Okay, so the whole Mosul and Silatul Mosul bucket is the file.
Yeah, exactly. So
मकुल खबर कभी आया ही नहीं ना. अभी तो ये तो फाइल ही चल रहा है.
Yeah,
exactly.
File.
So allazina yazunnuna annahum mulaqullahi. Basically, this is the file of qala.
okay.
And now one more thing we need to see, that whenever we have allazina or any version of this asma mawsula, After that, we need to find a pronoun, which could be outside pronoun, right? Or it could be even inside, like over here, yazunnuna, inside pronoun is whom, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they should be matching.
Okay.
Number and gender.
Yeah, they should be matching in two things, number and gender. Okay, so
ये
that's why
आयत
you,
होगा, आयत कहलाता है ना ये?
yeah,
ये
that is called aid, yeah.
right. आयत हमेशा
Right.
लौट अल्लाज़ीना की तरफ, yeah.
Yeah, so this yazunnuna, this whom is will be called now that this is the ayat, and this ayat is going back to this whom
Allah.
that is in allazina.
अल्लाज़ीना, right, right.
Okay.
Okay,
इसके
so
अंदर
we always need to remember that we have to find this ayat, right? To make sense that they are related, they have a connection with it, right? Otherwise, it should either it is something else. Talking about something else. It's not the eye of this part. It could be something else, right? So we always we need to look at the pronoun that where it is going to. So everyone is clear. Qala fi'lun madin, failu is huwa. Since it is huwa, we can look for outside doer. And when right after the fail, and the fail is huwa or hiya version, then you should be expecting that this asma mosula, whatever is there, could be the file of this fail. Okay.
right.
Yeah.
अच्छा,
And
इसके अंदर क्वेश्चन है, इसके अंदर अन्नहुम मुलाकुल्लाही, ये जो है इस जुमला इस्मिया जो है ना, इसके अंदर अन्ना, अन्ना से जब शुरू हो रहा है तो ये अनदर कंपाउंड इस्म बन रहा है, मस्दर अल-मुअव्वल फी महल नसब.
Yeah,
ये बड़ा
because this,
इंटरेस्टिंग.
yeah, exactly. So yazunnuna, so qala allazina yazunnuna, those who assume, or those they not assume. Sometimes anna is used in the meaning of assuming something, but over here it is going to be used in certain. So they are very certain.
Certain, yeah, it's using a certain.
They are sure. Okay, so they are sure about what?
That is maf'ul bihi, yeah.
Since they're
मुलाक
bihi.
Coming as a jumla ismiya.
Yeah,
पूरा जुमला इसमें बन गया.
fi mahalli nasab.
फी महल नसब है, ये यज़न्नुना का है, ये यज़न्नुना का जो है ना मफ़ूल बिही हो जाएगा. इसमें एक सवाल था, थोड़ा सा हम एडवांस वही कर रहे हैं ना हो तो
एक मिनट इसको मुझे एनालाइज करने दें. तो फिर अन्नाहुम ये हमारा मुब्तदा हो गया, राइट? और मुलाकुल्लाही ये इसकी खबर हो गई इसके अंदर.
जी
जी.
अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन है कि वो जो है, आई थिंक लिटिल एडवांस सवाल है, ये बार बार टकरा रहा है. इस सद्दे मुसद्दद, आप उस पर कुछ रोशनी डालेंगे? ये सद्दे मुसद्दद मफूल बिही.
Ustada, can we stick with what we are learning?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that comes to my mind as well. So sorry. You know, there are we have merged Urdu class and English class, right? And students, they are more comfortable in talking Urdu, but whatever they will ask, inshallah, I will try to explain in English. So what is happening? Zanna, yazunnu, and some other af'al, they take two maf'uls. We learned that, right? That some af'al, they take two maf'uls. Maf'ulain, yeah. Right? So they take two maf'uls. In over here, zanna is one of them. Zanna is supposed to take two maf'ul. But over here, there is, we don't see any maf'ul. We are looking at a jumla ismiya instead. So now this whole jumla ismiya, basically the term is used that this is sadda, masadda, maf'ulaini. So this jumla ismiya is a playing role of two maf'ul.
Two maf'ul?
Yes.
Second maf'ul, you mean?
No, two maf'uls.
Oh, you see.
Okay, so the whole sentence, Jumla ismiya is playing the role of, like, it is taking place of two mafuls, because zanna need two afal, right? And we are saying that this is one mafulun bihi, right?
Yeah.
Right.
This jumla ismiya is basically playing a role of mafulun bihi fi
Right.
mahalli nasab. So we are saying that this sentence is taking the place of two mafulain, because zanna need two maful. Simple and easy.
तो
Okay.
सद्द मसद्दत का मतलब क्या होता है? सद्द मसद्दत.
Taking the place of two mafuls.
I see. I see.
Father, when we do the Arab, we'll just say the mafulun bihi fi mahli nasab, right? Or do we have to say the sadda, masadda?
Inshallah, when we will do, when we will learn that, okay, what afal take two mafuls, because right now we are not at this level, right? We don't
Yeah.
know which afal are going to take two maful, and so when we are strong enough, and then we can start using these terms.
Okay, so
Okay,
we'll
this
just say mafulun bihi fi mahli nasab.
Yeah, for right
Okay.
now, you can just say mafulun bihi fi mahalli nasab.
Okay, Jazakallah.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustada.
Ustada, I have a question. So
Wow.
Khala
Yes, good.
Khala has huwa and alladina has hum, and then we are calling this as a file of khala. So, but this is a plural and this is singular, so it.
Okay. Did you forget that it could be huwa version? It is always huwa version. And after that, we can have plural or singular or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not any rule that, okay, after there is, because it is always going to be huwa and hiya version, nothing else.
Yes.
Right? But
Yeah.
after that, in the file, it could be singular or it could be plural.
Okay.
Yeah. Because one
Okay.
person can speak for the major group of the people. So, like, it's a call is a singular and alladhina is a plural. So I
Yeah,
think it's
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, in this situation, I see that one person is saying, but in the other situation, when there is not khala, but
No, this is very common. You
Okay.
will see. You will see. I will show you in more examples. Okay, so this is not an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustada.
Yes.
Sorry, can you just do one more time for the micro analysis for this sentence? I was a little bit confused.
Oh, okay. So qala fi'lun madin, fa'iluhu huwa, right?
Mhm.
When we have huwa, we can look for outside doer.
Mhm.
And whenever you have a fail, huwa or hiya version, and after that you have any version of asma'i mausula, then most likely it gonna be the file of this fail.
Mhm.
So this is what it is happening over here. So allazina is a mausul, right? We need sila after that, right? So yazunnuna jumla failure, yazunnuna annahum mulaqullahi, the whole sentence is together, because yazunnuna is failun mudariya, failuhu hum, and then annahum mulaqullahi, this is the mafulun bihi for yazunnuna, right? So they are together, they are one bucket. If they are one bucket, and they are also related to allazina, because they are the sila.
Okay. So,
Right?
yes.
So they are the sila, and now the whole thing, allazina yazunnuna annahum mulaqullahi, is the file of qala.
Okay. So in here, we are not going to at this level, because when we were in Nahw class, we took this only this one also as a whole sentence. But here, we are not going to say this portion. Whatever is here, we'll say it is a compound ism, like that way.
Yeah. So allazina, from allazina till to the end, this is compoundism.
This is. So qala will be felu madin failuhu huwa, and from allazina to all the way, the word Allahi will be our
Compoundism, which is the playing the role of file.
File. And then when we need to do the micro of this from allazina, then we will say allazina is the ism mausul, and then yazunnuna annahum all the way up to the word Allahi will be our silatul mausul.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then again,
So
we will
yeah,
do sil.
yeah. So again, yazunnuna, we're gonna, this is our fi'lul mudariya, fa'iluhu hum, right? And annahum mulaqullahi, this is jumla ismiya, which is the playing the role of
Maf'ul.
maf'ul bihi fi mahalli nasab.
So, yeah. And then again from an.
further,
Okay.
yeah, further you're gonna break down annahum is mubtada, right? And mulaqullahi is the khabar of it.
Oh, okay, so everything is same. Just only the difference is now we are in advance. We are not going to say this from Koala to after Lazina is a whole sentence. We'll say this is a compoundism. Like from Koala is a pelumade and then rest of the thing is compoundism.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Jazakallah khair. Jazakallah khair.
Vayyaki.
Ma'am, can you
Okay.
please repeat the concept of I?
Okay, sure. Look like we're gonna just stay here the whole class.
पहले ही sentence के ऊपर
Inshallah, no worries. Okay, so the ayat, let me erase all that stuff so I can write it down again. So in ayat, basically what happened, so whenever we have alladhin, any version of Isma'i Mosula, so now over here allazina we have whom, right? After that, when we have sila, within the sila, we need to find something, some pronoun which is referring to, which has whom in it, basically. Because that is going to be the aid of this allazina. So now, in yazunnuna, the very first whom is in yazunnuna, even we have whom over here, right? But the very first one is yazunnuna in the fail, right? So this whom is basically the aid of this allazina, because they are matching. That is whom and that is whom. Right?
Jazakallah khair. Yes.
Vayyaki. Okay, can we move on? And what is the translation? So the translation, those who were certain, those who were certain in that they would meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, right? And then you see annahum, anna and inna. So inna always come in the beginning of the sentence, right? Inna we will find in the beginning of the sentence. But over here you see annahum is not starting a sentence, rather it comes in the middle. So that is the difference between inna and anna. Okay, moving on.
Excuse me, I have a question, please.
Yeah.
We have two pronouns of whom over here. One is Nuna and the other Annahum. So why can't Annahum be the ayat of Allah?
So those who are certain, which one is making more sense for allazina? Which is making more sense? So those who were certain, right? So this is making more sense with the allazina, right? And even that is the first one. So first one is not the condition. First one is not the condition, but you need to see what is making more sense.
Right.
Okay. So those who are certain is making more sense, unless we say those who that they would meet to Allah is not making sense, right? Because the main point is that they are very certain. Yeah. So always common sense is gonna work over here to find out who is the ayat. Okay, make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, moving on now. Maf'ul as is a mawsul. Okay, so now we will see that our ism mawsul and its sila can be the maf'ul. The example is يعلمون. So فعل مضارع فاعله هم. So يعلمون, they know. ما, what. This is our ism mawsul. And where is the sila? تفعلون.
Yeah.
Okay. And now our ism mawsul plus sila is playing the role of what?
مفعول به.
Exactly. يعلمون, they know.
What?
Whatever all of you doing or do.
Mhm.
Right? So this is our maf'ul.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Mubtada. So ism mawsul can be mubtada. Wama. So wow is ata for istinafia. We don't know because we don't have context here. So ma ism mawsul. Tukhfi suduruhum. So whatever tukhfi. So what is tukhfi?
Hide.
To hide.
Hiding.
Yeah, I'm not asking the meaning.
تخفي is فعل مضارع.
Majhul is majhul, I believe.
مجهول. Yeah. مجهول.
How it is majhul?
يخفي. No.
How it is majhul?
No. It
No,
is
that will be tukfa.
مضارع
Yeah, no, this is mudaria. I
Fail
think
mudari.
aslama family. Aslama
Fail
family.
Yeah, it should be u and a sound if it was majhul.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is aslama family. Akhfa.
يخفي.
Akhfa yukhfi.
ناقص है ना ये खाफा
Yeah, the last letter is
weak.
so akhfa yukhfi, and from that tukhfi. Wama tukhfi suduruhum. Right? Suduruhum. What is that suduruhum?
That's Rafa. That's part of Mubtada. So the ma tukhfi is tukhfi sudurum is the whole thing is Mubtada.
It's a file of
Wama tukhfi suduruhum.
Yeah, in the macro, it's the whole thing is Mubtada, but when you do the micro, then then we have to do the tukhfi suduruhum.
So we have, since we are starting with the asma mawsul, so yes, we are looking at jumla ismiya.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And now ma is our ism mawsul, and tukhfi suduruhum, which is jumla failure. Right?
Yeah.
And that is our sila. Right? And now they are making one bucket. So that means they are starting jumla ismiya, and obviously we're going to take it as a mubtada then. And akhfa yukfi, and then suduruhum.
You want to make ice cream?
We do not need ice cream, please mute. Wama tukhfi suduruhum. So whatever is hidden or what they hide in their chest, akbaru, is big. So that was our mubtada. When what is akbaru?
Ism tafdeel.
Madeline, can you take care of whatever mics are loud, so you can mute them, please, okay?
Yeah, Ustaza, can you make me the host?
Yeah, okay. Okay, sorry. Okay. So that was easy, right? Wama tukfi suduruhum. The whole thing is our mubtada, and akbaru is what? Khabar, and is ismu tafdeel.
Yeah.
ismu tafdil, which is coming as a khabar.
Mhm.
And why tukhfi is, how we gonna say that? Can someone break it down? Failun?
Failun mudari'un
Fine.
failuhu anta.
Wow.
No, here,
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 sorry.
here
Here.
That's I wanna check. That's why I
Sudur,
asked.
yeah. Suduru is the, yeah.
here.
So say it again. I didn't get your yeah. Say it again.
Failun mudari'un failuhu here. And since it is the here version, the outside doer is suduru.
Thank you so much. Okay. So
Yeah.
we all need to double check before we say anything.
Correct. Yes.
It is recorded. Okay. The whole world is listening to you.
Yes.
Okay. Next one. So now ism mausul can be khabar. How interesting. I love it. So ism mausul can be the khabar of it. Now, whenever you're gonna have that is independent
Excuse me,
pronoun or
we didn't look for an ayat in this sentence.
which one?
And the Vama, we should look for an ayat if we get a most ism mausul. But we didn't look for
In
an
ma,
ayat. Yeah.
in ma we have huwa in it, right?
Yes.
And you know, when there is no ayat, it is said that basically sometimes it is hidden over there. Wama huwa, wama hiya, rather I should say, wama hiya
Yes.
tukhfi suduruhum akbar. So sometime it is too obvious that they skip it.
Okay.
So this
Okay.
hiya is
Sorry.
basically is skipped over here.
And it is the ayat of ma.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the ayat of ma.
Thank you very much.
Same over here. Ya'lamuna, ya'lamuna ma, and then we need to ya'lamuna, they know whatever you do. So ma antum tafalun. No, ma hum. No, I don't know. Ya'lamuna, they all know. Ma tafaluna.
That you do, whatever you
Who or
do.
whom
Yeah,
tafaluna.
those antum, yes, correct.
इसके अंदर ये प्लूरल हो गया ना दोनों.
This
yeah.
is antum.
Yeah, it's
Antum and this is whom.
And this is whom. And we are supposed to look at this. There should be ayat which is supposed to go over here. So ma hum tafalun, what they know. Ma tafaluna, who. I think when there is mix and match, right? When there is mix and match that it is not going to, so then there should be a ayat over here. Ma tafaluna, who. Okay, there is something more advanced. Inshallah, I will look into next class. We are gonna spend more time on next class, and then I'm gonna we are going to discuss this ayat better in the other class, inshallah. Okay.
Yes, inshallah.
So there is something when there is mix and match, like we have yalamuna, whom over here, and over here is tafaluna, right? So this is whom and this is antum. Then there is supposed to be aid over here at the end of this one, and that should go. So this ma has huwa in it, basically, right?
Ustad, doesn't the ayat goes to the ism also?
There is lot.
So
So
लेकिन मसूल है
Why are we
ज़ाहिर.
looking at like ya'lamun? Why do we have to look for the ya'lamun? Why does the ayat has to go to ya'lamun? Because ma is our ism mawsul, right?
oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ya'lamun.
that should be ma,
Yeah.
right? So
And then we have to look
that's
at
why we are going to add who over here. Ma
Yeah.
tafaluna who. And this who is going back to this
Ma.
ma over here,
Ma.
and that would be the aid of it.
Yeah. If we see the whole sentence, I think then it will make more sense.
Yeah. Okay. So this is how this aid business work. Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Too difficult, too confusing.
Yeah.
This is a complex topic. You are dealing with so many things here.
Yeah, exactly. One patari at a time, please. Okay, we cannot open all these pataris because subhanallah, the ayat are full of different things, right? So we cannot discuss everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is the second advanced class, and I'm half of the time I'm lost. Even last class and this class, I don't know how much work I need to do before I get these terms. Too confusing for me.
Oh
And English and Urdu are combined now.
Yeah, I do understand Urdu. That's not an issue, but it's the Arab itself. You know, like there's so many components into it, so that's too confusing for me.
So that's.
yeah.
I think you just focus right now on what
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
what I'm trying to do. Hang in there. So I hope I do continue
No,
understand some whatever
no,
I can understand. Inshallah.
you should continue.
No,
You're not.
inshallah, I have all the intention, but it's just like the
No,
shaitan comes into my mind. You don't understand. No, I do. Most of it I do understand.
no, stick to it, and inshallah it will come.
Inshallah, inshallah.
No worries. Yeah. Okay, so that is basically the revision of everything, and this is really
Exactly.
our brain juices here.
That's
Okay,
right.
so now do you guys see that? Okay, yes, in the first sentence we have allazina hum, right? Yazununa hum, that was the aid of it. In the second one, since this ma is huwa, right, and tafaluna is antum, so they are not matching, right? So when they are not matching, then we are going to assume that there is aid at the end of this, which is who. Okay, and that is going back to, so yalamuna, they know, what tafaluna, they do it. Okay, so this it is basically referring to whatever they are doing, and this is basically the aid of it. In the third one, vama, so again we have singular, ma is singular, hua or hiya, both can be in it. Wama tukhfi suduruhum akbar, so again we see that, okay, we literally find here over here.
Yeah, tukhfi.
Right? So we are saying that basically that is even that ayat, this here could be, or even the extra here is missing over here. Wama hiya tukfi suduruhum akbar.
Takfi. So here is
No,
the idea.
wama huwa, you know, that is, I think I need to fix my ayat as well.
Takfihum. Takfihu.
So wama huwa tukfi suduruhum akbar. So whatever is hidden in their sudur is even more. Okay. So huwa or hiya is basically a thought that it is hidden or mahzoof over here.
That makes sense.
Right. Or even in tukfi, we have here. So if we do not want to say that, okay, this is anything hidden over there. So basically this here can go back to this ma.
Yeah.
It will be
This is
like
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how it the ayat work. Now, who in the ism mawsul can be the khabar. So let's see. So whenever you have the mere munfasil, the independent pronoun, and after that you have any asma mawsul, then most likely it is going to be the khabar of it. Okay, so now huwa is our mubtada. Huwa is mubtada. Then allazi, the one who, so we see allazi yusawwirukum fil arhami kayfa yasha. So yusawwirukum, now fi'lun mudari'un, fa'iluhu huwa, kum is maf'ulun bihi, fil arhami is MB. F, right? And
Yes.
kaifa is harfu istifham, right? And then yasha is kaifa yasha,
فعل مضارع
fi'l
فاعله
mudari fa'iluhu huwa, right?
Right.
Okay, now, so the whole thing, he is the one who yusawwirukum, fashioned you, fil arhami, in the wombs, kaifa yasha, however he wished, or he wish, or wishes, or he pleases, right? Whatever. So now the whole thing is basically what?
خبر.
The khabar of this huwa,
Cover, yeah.
right?
And
And then
Khalid is a
allazi
companion.
has huwa in it.
Yes.
Yusawwirukum has huwa in it as well,
Yeah.
right? So that is basically the aid of it.
Right.
And
Yeah. That
And
is
then la ilaha. So this is la nafiyatul lil jins,
Norwegians. Yeah.
right? And ilaha, la nafiyatul lil jins has ism of la nafiya. So ilaha is basically the ism of la nafiya.
Yes. اسم لا خبر الخبر لا होगा इधर में शायद.
So ism la nafiya lil jins, right? Illa is harfu hasr or harfu istasna, right? And wahuwa is wahuwa al-azizul hakim. Basically, this is our whole jumla ismiya. Huwa is mubtada, al-aziz khabar number 1, al-hakim khabar number 2.
True.
Is that making sense?
Yes. I think ये जुमले में जो है ना, ये इसको इन्होंने कंबाइन किया है, ला इलाहा इल्लाहु जो है ना, पार्ट ऑफ ला इलाहा इल्लाहु है. फिर
Oh,
अजीज
yeah, exactly. Illahu.
अजीजुल
Yeah.
हकीम
So,
अलग
no.
है.
Yeah, exactly. So illahu, and then al-aziz al-hakim, we are saying that is the khabar of it, right? So that so then
इसके
together we cannot just say al-aziz
इसके
al-hakim,
इसके
right?
अंदर एक चीज है कि इसके अंदर अल अजीज अल हकीम तो सफा है ना, खबर वन खबर टू हो सकता है, लेकिन ये कि इसके अंदर एक चीज महजूफ है, और वो जो है हुआ अल अजीज अल हकीम, तो हुआ मुब्तदा बन जाएगा, ये खबर वन खबर टू हो जाएगी.
Illa huwa, and then huwa al-aziz al-hakim.
Another huwa is महजूफ here.
Yeah.
So that
But
makes
huwa
sense.
is referring to Allah, so it cannot be mubtada.
No, that is a separate. इसके अंदर जो है ना एक दूसरा सेंटेंस शुरू हो गया ना, मुब्तदा और खबर शुरू हो गई ना. हुआ of course हुआ is Allah की तरफ रेफर होगा ना. He is
la ilaha illahu, yeah. So they should be together. We cannot
they are
separate.
together.
So there is no ilah but him. Yeah,
exactly.
Right? So they should be together.
So we have to see what's going on with Al-Aziz
And
Al-Hakim.
then huwa al-azizul hakim, and he is al-aziz and al-hakim.
Right.
So this is how we can look at. So
Ustaza, doesn't that Al-Aziz Al-Hakim goes all the way back to the Mubtada Huwa, like in the beginning?
no, we are saying this is our mubtada, and then allazi yusawwirukum, that was the khabar. So that is done.
Okay.
That sentence is done. So la ilaha illahu al-azizul hakim. Now this is a separate sentence.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
जुमला इस्मिया, जुमला फेलिया, a lot of things there.
So like 3 khabars are there, like one is the khabar of Ism Mawsool and 2 are Al-Aziz Al-Hakim. 3 khabars, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Okay, so now are we ready for fragment level to see that how it's gonna work?
Yes, inshallah.
Okay, so on a fragment level, these compound ism mawsool and its sila, they can work as a sifa, they can work as a mudaf ilayhi, they can work as ism inna, and they can be ism majroor. So what is missing? Does it say mawsoof?
No.
No. So that means sila, sorry, ism mawsul and its sila, this compound ism can never be mawsuf. Okay, it can be the sifa, but not mawsuf. Then it can be mudaf ilayhi.
Not mudaf.
Not
Yeah, also
mudaf.
no mudaf. Yeah, no
It
mudaf.
can be ism inna, right?
Yeah.
And then it should be ism majroor. Could be, sorry, not should be. Okay, now ism mawsul as a sifa. Sunnat Allahi, so sunnah of Allah is, sunnah of Allah, okay, now I'm not gonna say is yet. Allati, which, qad khalat, already happened, min qablu, before. So the established way, the sunnah of Allah, which has already occurred before. So what's going on over here? Sunnat Allahi, what is that? Sunnat Allahi.
Mudaf and mudaf ilayh.
Mudaf ilayhi, right? So what role it is playing over here?
Mudaf ilayh.
खबर
मुब्तदा हो जाएगा ना
मुब्तदा
Mubtada
yeah
ho
it is
gaya. Yeah.
मुब्तदा
But it
Mudaf
is not
mudaf ilayh is
sunnat,
mubtada.
it is not sunnatu.
yeah
Fi,
सुन्नत
but it's mudaf and mudaf ilayh, so it can be fi mahle rafa.
no there is something which is making sunnata no
Yeah,
before it
it is
detail
nasab.
yes
It is nasab here. That's what I'm saying, looking at.
detail
अल्लाह की सुन्नत
So before something is missing, right? We need to grab the rest of the part of this ayah. Okay, so sunnah of Allah, let's see, start here. Okay, sunnah of Allah, which, right? So sunnah of Allah, which, now this allati is being the sifa of sunnah. Sunnah of Allah is which, qad khalat min qablu, which already occurred. Walan tajida, and you will not find li sunnatillahi, in the sunnah of Allah, tabdila, any change.
So allati will be the I mean the qad khalat min qablu will be the sifa of ism mawsul, right?
Allati is,
allati is ism mawsul, right?
allati is ism mawsul playing the
After coming,
role of
yeah.
sifa for sunnat Allahi, sunnah of Allah, right?
Or we
Sunnah
can say
of
that
Allah,
after
which
allati
already
sorry, after allati the sentence will make is describing the sunnah, I mean sifa of the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
That's a sila. That's a sila.
This is the
Sila,
sila,
okay.
yeah.
combine
Yeah, so together they are one bucket.
combine
And
and
that's
just
the sifa of sunnah.
Yeah.
So then allati has here in it, right? And
So
sunnah
Ustad,
that this is has here, yeah.
so Ustad, just the allati is playing as a sifa, right? Not the whole compound ism.
Why not?
Because
they're
it says,
connected right
Is it
because it
incomplete,
says
right?
sifa as ism mawsul. It doesn't say like ism mawsul wa silatuha. It doesn't say in the
Miss Mary, we read the definition allati itself is incomplete unless we'll not explain what, like which thing we are going to say. So then
Ism
yeah.
mawsul plus its sila is
Yeah.
one bucket.
bucket yeah
They are one bucket. You
Okay,
cannot
yeah,
just say
understand.
that ism mawsul is sifa and sila is something else. It's not possible.
Okay.
So whatever is ism mawsul, sila has to be that.
Okay, so they should say like ism mawsul and it's silatul mawsul
Sifa.
is sifa.
Yes, the whole thing is the sifa over here.
Okay.
Okay, so whatever role is Asma'i Mawsool are playing, Sila is going to be bound with it.
Okay,
We
yeah, I was
cannot say,
confused because it says Sifa as Ism Mawsool. It doesn't say Sifa as Ism Mawsool or Silatuha. That's why I was confused.
no, so they are talking about compound ism. Okay,
Okay.
so as compound ism, that Ism Mawsool plus is Sila can be the Sifa.
Okay.
So whatever we are talking about Ism Mawsool and Sila together as a compound ism.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
cannot call it a fragment. I mean, this, like, it is not like a fragment.
You mean compound ism Mawsool and Sila is a fragment?
Yeah, just like jar majroor, mudaf alayhi, isme mawsool, salatul mawsool. So in the beginning, I was thinking it is like it may be a fragment, but I think it is just a compound ism, the way we are describing.
It's not a complete sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see some. We're gonna analyze some more example and see that how the pattern is. Okay.
Mawsoof sifa is a fragment. Mawsoof
Yeah.
and its sifa is a fragment.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So they are kind of, you know, when we say, basically, if I say, let me some example. If I say, no, I cannot think of an example. Just leave it. Okay. Moving on. Let's see how we can do some more and see if we find some example over here. Okay, so qad sami Allahu. So qad is coming with fi'l madi. What meaning does it give you when it is with madi?
Certainly.
It happened.
Already happened.
Yeah.
Right? Something already happened. And if it is fi'l mudariya,
And it is happening, or
it is sometimes kabhi kabhar koi kaam hona, right?
or it will in the future.
No, not in the future. Sometimes things are happening once in a while. So last class we were seeing that, right? So qad with madi is something already happened, but qad with mudariya meaning it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now qad sami Allahu, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already heard qawl, the statement, allati, the one who, tujadiluka, like arguing, fi zawjiha, about her husband, right? Surat Mujadila. So now over here, qawlallati. So what do you think? Qawla and then allati, what role they are playing here?
The word of one. Yeah.
Qawl
Yeah.
is right.
Yeah.
Okay, no al. So this is mudaf and allati is our mudaf ilayhi. Because we are saying statement of the one who.
Yeah.
Right? Tujadiluka, she is struggling or she is arguing fi zawjiha, about her husband. So now over here we see that this allati and then the sila is tujadiluka fi zawjiha. So the whole thing is basically playing the role of mudaf ilayhi. It is one bucket.
Oh, okay.
And gender also matching with the alati and tujadiluka is a
Yeah, tujadiluka has here in it.
yeah. Here.
That
Yes.
is That will
So
be the ayat for
this
allati.
ayat going back to allati.
Allati.
Okay, moving on. Ism inna as ism mawsul. Inna lazina. After inna, when you have right after that any asma mawsul, so chances are that basically this is going to be the ism of inna. So inna lazina kafaru, right? Now inna lazina, those who did kufr, right? So this is basically is a mawsul, and kafaru is the sila of it.
Yeah. And it's coming as ism inna.
Yeah, and that is ism inna,
And
right?
it's matching the number. Allazina
Yeah.
and kafaru. Yes.
Yeah, kafaru is whom and allazina is whom. So we have ayat. So inna allazina kafaru sawa'un alayhim a anzartahum am lam tunzirhum la yu'minun. This is so deep. There is so much. Last night I was looking at the Arab of it. Wow. But I don't want to take that route to confuse you guys. There is some that is called, that construction is called taswiya. So taswiya construction is basically we have like it is saying it is equal. If you want them or if you do not want them, la yu'minun, they are not going to. And it is I think 2-3 times that kind of construction is used in Quran Pak. So now this is something else. Then this anzarta, this is fil madi, right? And then lam, and then fil mudariya, right? So that is basically, they say anzartahum, that also create one ism, compound ism. This of istifham plus this fil madi, right? So together they create masdar muawwal basically. So that is also one bucket. So
Masdar
yeah,
Masdar
so, yeah, masdar muawwal, they create this taswiya construction.
Taswiya.
Yeah, so but we're not gonna do that. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we are clear, right, over here? So
Yes,
inna lazina kafaru, so this is inna and ismu inna, and then what is sawaun? Khabar.
Yes, khabar.
Khabar.
So sawaun alayhim, MB.
MB.
Okay.
MB.
Alayhim. Now
MB.
that's it, right? Now anzartahum am lam tunzirhum, that is basically a
Another
separate sentence.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can just call that is istifhamia,
Istifhamia.
right? Anzarta felun madin failuhu anta, hum is mafulun bihi, is ataf, lam is fil mudariya, lam is harfu jazimatul mudariya, tunzir fil. Okay, why I'm doing it?
It will be faster.
Then tunzirhum is felun mudariun majzumun bilam, failuhu anta.
Oh, sorry.
La is nafi, yuminuna is fi'li madari, failuhu hum.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so this is basically. Now next one. Isam mawsul can be isam majroor. That would be easy one, right?
Yeah.
وَعَلَى الَّذِينَ يُطِيقُونَهُ فِدْيَةٌ طَعَامُ مِسْكِينٍ. So عَلَى الَّذِينَ, ala came, we know that this is our isam majroor. Okay. So and then الَّذِينَ يُطِيقُونَهُ, that gonna be one bucket, that is the sila of it. And for
Where
yutikunahu,
is the Aid here? Aid is Yatikuna.
Allazina is whom, yutikuna is whom.
Home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
I.
it's maf'ul bihi bhi hai iske saath, sahi.
Who, yeah. Who is
And
not.
maf'ulun bihi, complete sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So those who have ability or capability of it. Now they are saying of it, right? It's look like it is mudaf ilayhi, but sometimes this is the like in English translation we have to translate like that, but this is not mudaf ilayhi, right?
Yeah.
So wa'ala allazina yutiqunahu, so whoever is capable of it. So now fidyatun ta'amu miskin, this is basically a separate sentence,
Separate sentence.
right?
Mubtada.
So fidyatun would be
Mubtada.
Muqtada.
and ta'amu miskin would be the khabar.
Khabar.
Yes. Miskin.
That was miskin sentence. We did it.
I think it's enough of isme mawsool, silatul mawsool. Everything is there.
Okay, so now you guys requested me for this ayah as well from homework. So let's see. I don't know what was the problem over here, what you guys did not get.
Is that from the surf class, Ambreen? Is that the ayah?
Assalamu alaikum. Yes, Ustaza, this is from the surf class.
Okay. Surf class? What surf class?
We were just practicing surf class since beginning. So there was, you know,
Okay. So let's,
that is,
okay. Someone wanna try it? You wanna try here? What you guys were practicing? I wanna see your practice here.
Ambreen, go ahead.
okay, Bismillah.
It is
Allah.
done already, no?
Yeah, but
you know,
I
in
wanna.
the surf class, there was lots of homework not done.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So,
Allahu is mubtada.
Allahu is mubtada. The waliyun was the thing that is Allahu and waliyu both mubtada, or the waliyun
No,
lazina
why both mubtada? Why? What is your reason?
Allah is
And
the one.
waliyu,
yeah.
waliyu, it's light.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we said waliyul lazina. So waliyu is light, and al-lazina
Is the
together
mudaf
will be
ilayhi.
mudaf ilayhi.
And then allazina and amanu are related.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
gave-
lazina is ism mawsool. And then
yeah.
amanu is sila.
Sila.
We were taking initially amanu yukhrijuhum. The whole thing is as a sila.
No.
No?
Yeah. So Allah is wali of those who believe. Complete sentence.
Allahu. Yeah, the question was when we're doing Arab, you know, under this, the Arab is saying Allahu waliyun, lafzu jalala mubtada. That was the, because the Arab is taking both as a mubtada.
Allahu waliyu lafzu jalala mubtada wa khabruhu. So they are saying that waliyul lazina amanu, basically that going to be the khabar, right? So Allahu is mubtada, waliyul lazina amanu is the khabar of it. That's what it is saying. So lafzul jalala mubtada,
Yeah.
right? Allahu is mubtada wa khabruhu. So wa khabruhu waliyu. And then waliyu, they just say waliyu, but we know that waliyu is related to allazina and allazina is related to amanu. So that means the whole thing is the khabar.
Oh, that's why maybe we are not. That's why we were
Yeah,
confused.
it is confusing. Yeah, it is confusing. Yeah, but now on you should look like that. Okay, so since they are related, so they are basically one thing. Make sense now?
Makes sense. So we will just take the simple, just Allahu mubtada and waliyul lazina amanu is the whole thing is khabar. That's what we did it.
Exactly. And then waliyul lazina is mudaf ilayhi and amanu is
Amanu is
the sila of al-lazina.
Sila, because al-lazina is ism mawsul, so that's gonna be a sila.
Yeah. And then where is the ayat? Home is in amanu. and
Aman.
allazina has hum. So
Allazina.
we have aid as well.
Mm.
Okay, now you need to start looking at this aid business, everyone. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, so pay more attention to each and every pronoun. So whenever we have pronoun need to refer to something unless it is the Shan. Okay, so only the Shan it doesn't have it is by itself. It does not have any reference before it, right? But in whatever version of pronoun we have, it may be the mere munfasil or muttasil, whatever pronoun we see in the sentence, we need to look for where this pronoun is going back to. So make this habit now. Okay.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay, what rest of the sentence is fine, or should we do that?
Yeah, Ustad, assalamu
Can we
alaikum.
do it? Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustad. Actually, we are the one doing. You know, Safi, you finished and then you went to Surah Luqman, and we are like the new student, whoever, accidentally went to Surah class. Me, Amreen, Sister Asma, we decided to do the homework from the Surah lesson.
Yeah, good job.
So that's why we got to start.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm happy. So, Subhanallah, you guys are trying. And now, inshallah, you would be able to read these things too, right?
Yeah. So
these
today,
things,
today, at least after you talk about the Ism Masula, now we can understand that. Okay.
Inshallah.
Waliyulladina Amanu is together because the Amanu is the I is whom and I the Allazina, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we need to make it together. And then rest one that you Krizu, sorry, I thought you
Sure,
were
sure. Go
struggling.
ahead, Sister Sajid.
Yeah.
We are doing tying and then we got stuck after 12 a.m. night.
Wow.
Then we gave us. Okay.
May Allah reward you guys for your time and effort, Subhanallah.
You know, Ustad, the main thing was the stacking as that la in the middle. When we read the Tajweed, we said if you see the lam alif la, you cannot stop here. So that's was give like after amanu.
Oh, that is the Tajweed part, okay? So that is
Yeah.
Tajweed. Not mix everything together.
So we thought like, oh, we cannot break down here the sentence after amanu. Okay.
No.
Okay. So yukrizuhum, I will say like a fellow mudariyan, mudariyu, fa'iluhu huwa, and then whom is mafulun bihi, min az-zulumati ila nuri, whole thing is like MBF, 2 MBF together, right?
Okay, now yukhrijuhum has what pronoun in it?
Yukhriju is a huwa, right?
Huwa, referring to who?
Okay,
referring
let me see.
who?
Allahu.
Yeah.
The word Allahu. Yeah.
So this is what I want you guys. Whenever you see pronoun, you need to find out where it is going to. Okay. So Allahu, Allah yukhrijuhum, he brings them out. Mina zulumati ila nur. So these are MBF over
MBF.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. Then wallazina kafaru. Okay, move on.
Again, why is here harf ataf? And now if I learn today, allazina, I will say ism mausula, and then kafaru, I will tell this one should be the together, silatul mausula. And then the eyes of the kafaru whom will go to the allazina, right?
Yeah, and what role it is?
Muktada?
Mubtada.
I was thinking Muktada, yeah.
Yeah, so this is our Mubtada. And?
So then awliya, they are awliya. At-Tawguta. So that should Tawgutu. So their awliya is their like Tawgut, right?
Yeah.
So now looks to me like again it came another Muktada.
So now
right there.
Allazina kafaru was our Mubtada. So awliya'uhum is the khabar, right? And then at-Taghutu, is that the sifa of awliya? Look, let me see what they say here.
مبتدا وخبر.
الذين اسم موصول مبتدا جملة كفروا فعل صلة. So أولياء الطاغوت, they are saying this is مبتدا وخبر وجملة خبر مبتدا.
Here, this is so
أولياؤهم
difficult to understand.
الطاغوت, the whole thing is khabar, but then it's again أولياؤهم is the mubtada and الطاغوت is the khabar.
No, if awliya hum tagutu, if you need to say whole thing covered, then
Yeah.
it's Musuf Sifa. Then it has to be Musuf Sifa, right?
أولياءهم, they are أولياء الطاغوت.
It looks like separate sentence.
No, not separate sentence. This is
No.
one. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَوْلِيَاؤُهُمُ الطَّاغُوتُ. If we just do simple one, وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, we're gonna take it as a mubtada, and أَوْلِيَاؤُهُمُ الطَّاغُوتُ together is the khabar.
Then
And
this
this is
we can.
khabar is whole jumla ismiya.
Okay, okay.
Khabar
Yes,
is
yes.
whole jumla ismiya, and then again awliya'u is awliya'uhum is mubtada and taghut is the khabar.
Cover. Okay. Now it makes sense. And the next one is the same thing. Yukrizunahum min
Yeah.
az-zulumati ila nuri, same mubtada and khabar, and then
Okay, so
MBF.
we are breaking. Yeah,
Sorry.
that's what the reason. The la, right? In the here also
Yeah.
la.
No, do not bring tajweed in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing to do with tajweed.
So we can stop here. Okay. We thought like we cannot stop, like to break down, we cannot stop here.
No.
And then next one is same. I don't want to kill your time. Like yukrizunahum min az-zulumati ila nuri. Same. And then ulaika is a mubtada. Ashabun nari is a khabar. Came as an idafa. And then hum fiha khalidun, hum is mubtada, fiha bika and khalidun.
Perfect.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. That's okay. Only we at the beginning we stuck, but it's good. Like we learned today's Sila one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Taza, when we read this,
Yes.
In this
when we read this
yukhriju,
Arab, sorry, so you go ahead.
in this
Just wanna
yukhriju,
ask. Yeah.
Salam alaikum, Ustadha. But you are labeling this Minan Nuri as Halia? So,
Which one?
No.
Minan Nuri.
Yeah, it says, I think, in Arab that Minan Nur.
He took you
No,
them out from zulum, from darkness to light.
Okay, let's see what is the Arab is saying. Okay.
Yeah, also if you can read, because this is so difficult for us.
Okay.
Yeah, reading this Arab is very difficult. Like where if it's at the bracket, so lafzu jalalu mubtada khabaru, is it just for Allahu waliyu, and then they say there's something in the bracket, they explain it after, or is it before? Like that's how.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's saying Allahu waliyu, right? So Allah, the lafzu jalala is mubtada. Wa khabruhu. So they are saying the waliyu is the khabruhu.
Okay.
Okay.
So they are explaining the text in the bracket after. Okay.
Yeah. So the khabar is the waliyuhu, and then allazina, they are saying this is a mawsul fi mahalli jar. Why fi mahalli jar? Because bil idafa, right? But jumla and the sentence amanu is the whole jumla, right? And this jumla amanu is the silatul mawsul of it.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
Ustada, please go read this, because read this. We need to understand this reading.
Okay, so yukhriju min az-zulumati ila an-nur is fi'lun mudari'un ta'alluq bihi jaran, meaning it is mutalik bil
MBF, but two MBF.
So they are saying they have relation with the jar majroor, right? So they jaran mean two jar, majrooran means majroor.
So basically 2 MBF.
Yeah, exactly. In our language.
It's giving extra terminology, subhanallah.
Yeah, that's we like Mumtaz, you should be here from 9:30 to all the 12.
Inshallah, I'm back. Inshallah, we'll be together.
Finish.
Subhanallah.
So there are two MBF.
Jaran Ino, Ani, Aini, Aini, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now this is our first lesson.
Yeah.
So don't get
Yeah,
confused on this.
it's itself is a revision from the basic terminology.
No, we
Subhanallah.
understand Zaran or Mazrun. That's one we understand. We didn't understand fail mudari ta'alik bihi. That's the thing.
Taluk, we know,
Ta'alluq muta'alliq bi,
Urdu,
right?
متعلق
we know
به.
Urdu. That's why taluk is a relationship. Yeah, in Urdu
Yeah,
we say.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay,
You have to
okay.
learn Urdu also, sister Sajida.
Yeah, but Amrin was there with me. Why she?
12 o'clock.
It was
Yeah, it's
12 o'clock.
متعلق
उस
Okay.
वक्त ला उस वक्त ला ताल्लुक हो गई आपसे.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, muta'alliq. So that means like related to yes.
Yeah, وفاعله هو والجملة في محل نصب حال. Yes, so they are saying this hal.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the whole thing, not this min nuri, the whole thing they are saying yukhrijunahum minan nuri ila zulumat, right? So that is their hal, that they are bringing them from nur to zulumat. So the whole
Okay,
sentence
that's why
they
it
are,
says fi
the
mahali
whole
nasab means mafulun bihi from yukrizuna. That's why, right?
But thing is repeated twice. So يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور and يخرجونهم من النور.
so both sentence would be the jumla haliya.
Okay.
Okay.
Like their hal is that they are in Noor and their Taghut is going to take them from Noor to Zulumat.
ये मफूल बिही नहीं कहेंगे इसको
No,
मफूल
is
बिही नहीं कहेंगे
Ustad,
नसर
No,
कहेंगे
the
okay,
second part, it
it
doesn't
is
say halia. When you look at
मैक्रो
the
मैक्रो लेबल उसका आप करेंगे कि द होल जुमला फेलिया, ये यहाँ पे ऊपर मैंने लिखा हुआ है, आई
yeah.
रोट इट ओवर हियर, जुमला फेलिया हालिया फी महल्ली नसब. Okay, so this is the macro label of it. And
Okay.
then you micro we're gonna say okay felun mudare or whatever, all these
Okay.
okay. So yukrijuhum min az-zulumati ila nuri. Whole thing is jumla failure haliya.
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
because
okay.
in a nur these
Mhm.
MBF cannot be halia,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. No, no, I understand. It's the haliya of the amanu, like whoever been have faith.
Exactly.
So what gonna be their hal? Allah will bring them from nur to zulm to darkness to nur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so the whole sentence, both sentences,
Mhm.
yukhrijunahum min az-zulumati, the first one, and yukhrijuna min an-nuri ila zulumat, both sentences are jumla haliya.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
then where we were,
You have been.
allazina, wow,
Mhm.
atifa, allazina is mawsul, mubtada, jumla kafaru is madi, failuhu wa jumla silatul mawsul. So this is kafaru is saying that they are madi, the failuhu or it has failuhu hum in it, right? So the whole thing wa jumla sila, right? And that is basically the sila of it, the whole sentence is the sila, and that is making mubtada, right? And then awliya uhum at-taghutu is again they are saying this is mubtada wa khabar, meaning the whole this is new jumla ismiya,
Okay.
right? So that's why we are saying that awliya uhum is mubtada and at-taghutu is the khabar of it. But jumla khabar,
Before Jumla was Alladina Amanu. Second is Alladina Kafaru.
yes.
So both are having different things from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They're from Zulumat to Nur, and for Kafaru is from Nur to Zulumat.
Yes. وجملة خبر المبتدا and then الذين يخرجون من النور إلى الظلمات का आया like आया يخرجونهم साबका, so they are saying the previous आया की तरह से उसके एराब होंगे.
Yeah.
Okay,
Same,
का
yes, yes.
like आया युखरिजूनहु साबिका, साबिका means before it. So whatever is the irab of the sabka, this yukhrijuna min az-zulumati, the first one, the same is
So basically what I told you, like we already did the previous one, I don't need to do it again. Same thing they say.
yeah,
Kaya.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
Kaya is Mislun. Sada Kaya is Mislun. Like
Ka
Kamasali.
aya, Yeah,
Ka. Yeah,
ka
ka
means
means
ka,
like.
harf
Ka
jar
means
ka,
ma
right?
means ayah.
Oh,
Just
ka
ma
means
ayah.
like. I think ka
Yeah.
means
Ka.
like
ये
the
जार
ayah.
ये जार मजरूर ये जार मजरूर है.
Yes, like the ayah, the previous sabka.
Previous.
Nahum.
Yeah.
Okay.
जार मजरूर हो गया.
Okay, then walakin, however, al waw is the file. Ulaika. Okay, so this yukhrijuna, they are saying this is the file of it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
now ulaika sabun nari. Now again, this is mubtada wa khabar, and an-nari is mudaf ilayhi. And then hum fiha khaliduna, again mubtada. This is again new sentence. Mubtada khabar wa jar majroor mutalikani bi khabar khaliduna wa jumla haliya.
Oh.
Okay.
متعلقان بالخبر, which one? Oh, because Khalidun.
So this fiha, we are saying this is MBK, right?
Yeah.
So same thing. Mutalikan bi khabar mean MBK.
Yeah, MBK, but Mutaliq, why two? Why dual? Because
Yeah, two mutaliq. Two. One
Huh?
ashabun nari, one khalidun. Two khabar. So it's a dual mutaliqani.
So hum is mubtada, fiha is MBK, and khaliduna is khabar.
Yeah, ulaika.
In one sentence, we can have mutaliq bil khabar and khabar as well. Is that a problem?
No, no, no.
No, saying why mutaliqani? Because
Ustaza, it's very simple.
dual sigha.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dual is ashabun nari. Ashabun, I think they're combining two sentences. Ashabun nari is also khabar. Khalidun is also khabar. So mutalikani bil khabar. So about the two khabar.
Two sentences together. No,
Yeah.
mutaliqani bil khabar is MPK. It's not the khabar.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's read one more
MBK.
time.
Yeah.
Ulaika ashabun nari mubtada wa khabar wa nar is mudaf ilayhi. Then hum fiha khaliduna is mubtada wa khabar wa jar majroor and mutalikan bil khabar.
Yeah, she's right. Like MBK is like twice.
Two mutalikan bil khabar khalidun wa jumla haliya. I didn't get that part what they're saying.
Yeah, she's right. Her question is correct. That is why it's a dual MBK.
आने की वजह से two this they are thinking two खबरें मुताल्लिकुल खबर
Not khabar, the MBK, she's right. One is a fiha, one is a fiha, then where is the other one MBK, which they are talking about that.
ashabun nari and fiha. They think
It's saying that jumlatul haliya, khaliduna wa jumlatul haliya. So they are describing this khaliduna, this sentence as a haliya again.
Yeah, their hal is like they're gonna live there always.
Yeah, that's his hal.
Yeah,
No,
so
I
the
think
whole,
this home fiha called the whole thing they're saying Jumlatul Hali.
yeah, exactly. Not only Khalidun, the whole sentence is Haliya. Hum fiha
That's why
The confusion
okay, but I'm
is
not sure why they are using
mutaliqan.
yeah. So, but it's okay.
Yes, now we understand this language. It
Yeah.
is so hard to.
Alhamdulillah. At least we know how to read. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah, yeah.
Beautiful.
That's why when I was doing Suratul Luqman, I didn't even look at this because this will make me more confused. I don't understand at all those what they're saying. Okay, Ustad. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let me go.
Wayaki.
7 o'clock.
Okay,
Oh my God.
so I think we're gonna stop over here, right?
That's good.
Yeah, inshallah. So just whatever we have learned so far, we can revise it. And inshallah, next class we will see. And we will try to get more out of it, inshallah. And by the way, I have put some from ayat from Quran Pak, which has a lot of allazina and all this is my mosul. So whenever you have time, you can analyze them.
इसको PDF में
it was not in the PDF.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, so PDF.
Because I got it printed yesterday and it wasn't.
No, it was not there.
So these are basically Surat Baqarah and Surat Al Imran. If you want, I can, someone can take a
We took a
picture
screenshot.
over here.
Yeah, I did the screenshot.
उसको
I'll send. Yes.
सिस्टम में भेज देना उसके अंदर.
Yeah, I will send you inshallah.
Yeah, that will be nice.
So this one and the other one, you guys can try it, okay?
Inshallah.
So
We'll be
inshallah.
expert after trying all this.
Excuse me, I
Hopefully.
want to ask you a question.
Just let me finish the recording and then we can chat. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa zikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa nastaghfiruka wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.